Oh, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy K Flex, and I'm back here with another video. And ladies and gentlemen, we cannot have a good day as a Dolphins fan base. You know what I'm saying? Earlier today, I ain't gonna lie, I made the video on the training camp. I'm like, it's a good day. Xavien Howard showed up to the first day. I'm super excited. I'm like, you know what? They resolved things. You see, we don't have to trade him. You see, you could just keep him for this amount of money. He's gonna show up. He wants to get paid. He's not gonna miss out on the $50,000 or whatever. But I should have known. I should know shit was a little too positive. You know what I'm saying? We can't have positive days. So I'm on MLB The Show. I'm trying to have a good time and relax. And we get the news. Xavien Howard requests a trade. All right, now let me read off what he wrote exactly and get into the details. But in reality, I don't want nobody mad at the Miami Dolphins. Well, listen, I'm still emotional right now, so I have to think about it more. But right now, I'm not even mad at the Dolphins because I'm going to tell you why I'm not mad at the Dolphins. But let's get into the actual statement that he wrote, okay? I've given my heart and soul to the Miami Dolphins franchise since they drafted me in 2016, and I want to make it clear that I love my teammates. They are my family, but what I've learned is that the business side of the NFL proves organizations don't always have the players' best interest at heart. My experience with the Dolphins in the past few seasons has taught me that in 2018, I signed an extension that I'll admit I didn't completely understand or feel comfortable with. Now, let me just stop it right there.
Bruh.
You signed a contract you don't understand. Who fault is that? What do you mean the organization don't always have the players' best? You signed a contract you don't. Who fault is that? That you can't read your contract? Like, who fault is? Listen, I don't understand. It just makes no. What is do we even have any sanctity to a contract? Is there any level of sacredness or any level of legitimacy to a contract anymore? If I sign a contract that I don't understand, I'm liable to what I signed. You feel me? If I sign a contract that I don't understand, I can't just get out the contract because I didn't understand it. That's the point of a contract. This isn't like this isn't a handshake. This isn't a verbal agreement. This isn't this is a legal document. Anyways, let's continue. I played on that deal for 2 seasons and didn't complain. What are you talking about? 2 seasons? Wasn't he hurt one of the seasons? And then also, you couldn't complain. You was the highest paid cornerback at the time. What are you talking about? I didn't complain. Yes, because you was the highest paid until Jalen Ramsey got paid. Anyways, didn't complain, but everyone knows I've significantly outperformed that deal. Xavien Howard, you had 1 year where you had 10 interceptions, brother. That was like 2 years ago. You didn't outperform that deal. You outperformed it last year. You had 1 season. You had 10 interceptions. Congratulations. I don't know why you act like you just outperformed this deal for 15 years straight. You did it 1 year. Anyways, let's continue. I'm one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL, and you're getting paid like one of the best cornerbacks in the NFL. And the tape backs it up the claim. The assignments I'm given shadowing the opposition's best player with little help proves my value, my worth. Yet I'm the second highest paid cornerback on my own team, and it's not even close. Listen, this is where I kind of see what he's saying, okay? This is where I kind of see what he's saying right here. Okay, you're the second best player. I get it. Byron Jones, you better have the season of your career. At this point, we damn near have to trade Xavien Howard because now he just admitted that he's pocket watching his teammate. All right, so now the chemistry is already fucked up. So y'all know how I was saying, let's keep him unhappy on the bench. At this point, damn near, I feel like we got to trade him. All right, you just admitted live, and again, we kind of knew it, but he just admitted live and to the national media that he's pocket watching his own teammate. Anyways, it's ridiculous. I want to clear up a few misconceptions about my situation. My agent, David Cantor, and I have never once asked for a completely new contract. We wanted things to work out with the Dolphins and brought solutions to the table like guaranteeing more money that we felt were win-wins for both sides. First of all, there's nothing that's going to be a win-win when we have to pay you more. All right, if you already signed a contract, we have you for 4 more years. There's nothing a win-win if we're adding more money. How's that a win-win? Anyways. That just makes me feel more respected, but we were also cap friendly, but the Dolphins refused everything we proposed. This is why I don't feel like the organization has dealt with me in good faith. I don't feel valued or respected by the Dolphins. Just like they can take a business first approach, so can I. That's why I want to make it clear I'm not happy and I've requested a trade. Until the trade happens, I am just here so I don't get fined. I will handle myself like professionals do. So the last sentence, you will handle yourself like a professional do, so I guess that means you're going to play. All right, or we're going to have to trade you. And to be honest with you, we'll probably end up having to trade him. Listen, at the end of the day, what Xavien Howard did today was wrong. All right, first of all, because listen, I understand requesting a trade, but then you done threw the team and under the bus talking about I'm outperforming and I'm the number 1 corner on the team and I'm getting paid less than. That just you messing up your relationship with the rest of the secondary. And then you're gonna. But I'm glad you're at least gonna handle your business. But at this point, I'm not even on the side of pay or retire. At this point, we damn near might got to trade him, because at this point, I'm just over the whole situation. This is not a situation where I'm rooting for the player once we trade him. I promise you, I hope he never catches another interception for the rest of his career as soon as he stops wearing our jersey, because this is not the Dolphins' fault, bro. Like, I don't care. Like, you could say, well, maybe we should pay him now, but at the end of the day, we gave him a contract, made him the highest paid, and he signed it. I don't care if you did not understand the contract. Yo, that's nobody's fault that you can't, like, that your lord, like, you got an agent that you're paying all this money who you end up firing, but you making all this money. You got an agent that's paying all this. You would think you would understand what's in your contract. That's like where did you get your agent from? Bilbo, I think, like, who is your agent? Like, and whose fault is that? It's not the Dolphins. So to put this and spin it as if the Dolphins did you so wrong by offering you a contract that you and your agent had to sign off on is just up. Okay? And then the second thing about pocket watching Byron Jones, bro, who cares? Well, I guess I would kind of care too if I had to, like, guard everybody one-on-one and my teammate who didn't have to guard was making more than me. But at the end of the day, bro, you're pocket watching and it's a team sport and let's get wins, bro. I would prefer for you, if anything in that letter wasn't said, I would prefer for you not to have said that part. The whole, I'm the best cornerback in the NFL, and then add an emphasis that you're not even that you're the second highest paid cornerback on your own team. It's not even close. Listen, number one thing, Byron Jones, you better have the season of your career, brother. Because I'm not even putting the blame on you, but I'm not going to say it's not your fault. Because you should never let X outperform you to this point where he think he just, it's a little bit of everybody's fault in this whole situation, but a lot of it is on X. Bro, because at the end of the day, you signed the contract. Yo, if I sign a contract, I sign my lease at this apartment. I can't then say, oh my God, there's a better one bedroom that costs less, or there's a better one bedroom that costs the same amount. And then go up to my landlord and be like, hey, you have to let me out of my lease. No, I signed a contract, bro. This is what my contract said. I have to honor that. Am I happy about it? No, but I did it. Yo, I just don't, like, what kind of, like, it's only athletes too. Only athletes can get out of contracts. If you sign any other, by the way, kids, I just want all the kids that ever watch me do YouTube. Bruh. Guys, you can't get out of contracts like this. It's only these athletes can do this, okay? If you sign a contract, you are liable to do it. This is just a bad precedent for everything. Yo, let me sign a contract and, like, listen, either way it goes, man, listen. We can't have a good day. At this point, I'm over it. I don't know what we're going to get for him. I don't really care at this point. We're never getting equal value. I've come to that conclusion. I was hoping we could keep him. But at the end of the day, if it's going to be like this, where it's all going to be public and all this bullshit, at the end of the day, we got to get rid of him. Because at the end of the day, it's not doing neither one of us good. Or we could keep him. I'm still down with keeping him. But again, I don't think it's doing, at this point, I'm on the side of, I just don't care no more. At first, I'm like, yo, we need to pay him or retire. At this point, I don't care no more. We trade him. Because he made it public, and then he kind of threw his teammate under the bus, and then that's unacceptable. Again, I don't think there's anything wrong with this whole statement. I don't think there's nothing that's not fixable about it until you go and say you bring up Byron. You feel me? It's like you're tripping. You should have never did that. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was like a rule, anyways, is that you're not supposed to. I thought like that was an unspoken rule in sports in general, is that you're never supposed to get in on other people's contracts. Wasn't that an unwritten rule? Like when people usually are holding out and stuff like that and they ask their teammates, the teammates be like, yo, we don't get into other people's money. But Byron Jones, you just admitted you pocket watching Byron Jones. Okay, and the only thing that I see, okay, that I'll say is he has a point on is the fact that he wasn't having the help, and the fact that he was not, like, I get that point. I get that argument. But again, I would rather us keep him and then it. Let's give X the help and let's give Byron Jones no help. Let's do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is at this point. We cannot have nice things, but this rant must have been said. Again, I don't see how you could be mad at the Miami Dolphins at any. I guess you could get mad at us for not paying him again, but we paid him the first time. We did what we had to do. I'm not mad at the Miami Dolphins at all. I don't wish Xavien Howard the best once he gets traded. I don't. I'm honest. I'm truthfully. I don't wish him the worst. Like, I don't wish injury or nothing like that. I just hope he sucks. I hope he gets burnt every. I don't know he goes to. I hope he gets burnt every. Matter of fact, trade him to a team that just sucks. Oh my God, let's trade him to the Jets. Not the Jets. I don't want him in the division. Let's trade him to Jags or something. I don't know, trade him to a sorry team, and I just hope he gets fucking burnt and roasted every time. And I'm gonna laugh. Listen, I'm gonna have him on two. I'm gonna have two monitors. I'm gonna have one with the Dolphins. I'm gonna have one with whatever team he get traded to, and I'm just gonna watch him. I'm gonna have a spy cam. I'm gonna have a Xavien Howard cam. I'm gonna watch him every play, and I'll pray to God he gets burnt every time he lines up. Because again, we did nothing wrong, and at the end of the day, I'm not rooting for him. All right, once he leaves the team. But shout out to X. I'm glad I did not buy a jersey. I'm sorry to the people who did buy a jersey. It was never supposed to go like this. Again, I can't blame the Dolphins. Again, the universe is weird in a way where they don't want the Dolphins to be good. I don't think the world wants the Dolphins to be good. This is the most confident I've ever been about a Dolphins team talent-wise. And then obviously some unheard of shit happens where a guy signs a contract and then 1 year later wants a new one because he can't read. Like some shit like this have never happened. Bruh. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments what you guys think. But yes, my opinion has changed. If you're wondering if it's still pay or retire, no. At this point, it's pay, retire, or even trade him now, because at the end of the day, clearly he made it public. He threw his teammate under the bus, and he made a special emphasis to do so because he never had to bring that up, that he was the highest paid on his own team. But he's shitting on the organization right now when we did nothing to him, stuck with him, paid him even when he was off an injury. And at this point, I'm just over the situation, all right? We're not going to find a replacement, but I'm just hoping he sucks for the rest of his career. I truthfully do. All right? Get in the comments what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Xavien Howard. I'm disappointed. It's okay, flexing them out.